Yeah, we made it a minute early. Check that out, huh? What's going on, everyone? What's up? What's up? What's up? Do 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 do. I wonder if I actually like hum music that'll actually get like copyrighted or something. Taking these bad Larrys off. So if we're getting some viewers, I know I'm probably lagging behind on the analytics. I can't always see when people are jumping in, but if you guys are joining us tonight, then welcome. We did a watch party for Ahsoka episodes 1 and 2 last week, and it was a blast having you guys in here. I had a really good time. But I did say I wish I would have, I don't know, maybe done something that like was interactive in the first hour. And I'm still working on that slightly, but I figured we can start where we left off on last week's, and we can do some, excuse me, so do some Star Wars trivia. Maybe play some games, like chess, something like that. No, whatever you guys are interested in. If you guys see anything that you guys want me to play that's like computer bound and not like a video game that I have to go get, then we can definitely do that, because we got about 58 minutes to kill before the episode drops live on Disney Plus. And good news, I finally figured out that the countdown, or the timer, let's say, on OBS. So this time around, if you guys remember last time, I didn't have a counter, so it was tough to sync up your video and my video. But now I have the counter set up, so when the time is right, I'll be able to put my timer in the top left-hand side of your screen. You'll be able to kind of sync up from there, within reason. It's not going to be perfect, but it'll definitely be easier. So for right now, we're probably going to play some games. We'll do some trivia, maybe some like chess, other board games, whatever you guys want to see. Then 9 o'clock, like I said, we'll start watching Ahsoka Episode 3. For those of you guys who are in here, any games you want to do, or any specific trivia you guys want to see, or how about, do you want to get the ball rolling discussing what you're excited to see about Ahsoka Episode 3, or maybe, your opinions on the first 2 episodes? I know I didn't get a chance to hear from you guys, because it was late when the episodes ended last week, so we didn't get a chance to chat too much. So yeah, if you guys want to see anything, you guys want to start a conversation, just drop it in the comments. I'll be more than happy to try it or talk about it. It's the best part about these watch-alongs. You got the conversations flowing, people who enjoy the same things. So yeah, just keep it rolling whenever you're ready. Let's see. I started a good one. A Star Wars quiz or trivia, whatever you want to call it. Now I gotta just find it. Star Wars trivia quiz for superfans. Sounds about right. Here, I'll try to show you my screen real quick. Let me clear that out, though. Clear that out. Clear that. You guys are going to see... you'll see the title of the Arrow video that I'm making, but that's going to be up either tomorrow or the next day anyway, so it's not going to be too much of a spoiler. Alright. Let's unblock this. Ooh, I'm frozen. Whoop. What does that look like on your screen? That's pretty cool. Oh, that's cool. I didn't know to keep up with it like real time. Boop. And I blocked myself. Just let me fix that one sec. There we go. Okay, so this is the trivia game that I started last week. I'm going to have to restart. Hopefully the questions can shuffle around. I'm just checking to see what this looks like on your screen. Here, I have a way to change that real quick. I'm going to transform these settings a little bit. What do we want? It's not a ton either way. Actually, I don't even need that. Go back to 0. Alright, let me just see how that looks real quick. I know I probably stretched it out a little bit too much. That's not that bad, right? Let's see. Let me pull up the trivia. Let's see how that looks real quick. I'm looking on another device just to make sure. Oh, that's fine. That way you don't always have to look at all my my tabs and everything. All right, so Star Wars trivia. Let's see what we got. If you guys know the answers, throw them in the comments. I won't be able to see them for right now because I have this up. So, oops, not that. This. All right, question 1. In the confrontation between Obi-Wan and Anakin, what dialogue took place before they drew swords? Don't make me do it, Obi-Wan said. I'd like to see you try, said Anakin. I don't want to do it, Obi-Wan said. You'll do it anyway, said Anakin. Oof, the first 2 ones are brutal. I'll do what I must, Obi-Wan said. You will try, Anakin said. Nice. It must happen this way, Obi-Wan said. We shall try and see, said Anakin. No. I will do what I must. You will try. Boom. Alright, so there's first one correct out of 35. Let's go. What is the name of Anakin's protocol droid and why has he made it? C-4PO to help his mom. C-3PO to help his mom. I mean, I don't think I gotta list all these for you. C-3PO, help his mom because he feels guilty that she has to work so much. Correct. And you guys getting any of these? Or missing them? God, I hope you haven't missed any of these first 2 or else that's a little sad. Alright. Whose sword did Obi-Wan use to kill Darth Maul? Actually, you know what I should have done is done an audio test. That sounds fine. Whose sword did Obi-Wan use to kill Darth Maul? His sword, the green one. Makes sense. Everyone knows Obi-Wan's sword is green. Qui-Gon Jinn's sword, the blue one. Yeah, I'm not seeing any lies here. Those both sound right. His sword, the blue one. Qui-Gon's, yeah. So Obi-Wan uses Qui-Gon Jinn's green lightsaber because his blue lightsaber falls down into that never-ending abyss. So he uses the Force, slice them in half. These are pretty easy. I think I did these the first time around. I'm not 100%, excuse me. But these are pretty easy. What's not true about midichlorians? They are symbiomes with us. They only live inside humans. They live inside all cells. They are alive. Which is not true. They only live inside humans. They exist everywhere. Nice, nice, nice. Undefeated. Undisputed. Not a question wrong so far. Alright. According to Yoda, which is not true? Hate leads to destruction. Fear is the path to the dark side. Anger leads to hate. Fear leads to anger. Alright, let's think about this logically. Or try to remember the words. Fear is the path to the dark side. Fear leads to anger. Anger leads to hate. Hate leads to suffering. Nice. So hate leads to destruction. Not Yoda. Boom. If you guys can find this, well, you guys are doing it along with me anyway, so don't need to do it. Let me know if you guys are struggling, or shout out any answers you think I should have earlier than I get. When Luke gets disarmed, he has a bruise under both of his eyes, a bruise under his right eye, a bruise under his left eye, or does not have any bruises. Aye. Oh, shoot. I want to say it's his left eye. So if you see this picture, I feel like it's the eye that's closest to the screen. But when he's in bed, like in the Millennium Falcon after Princess Leia saves him, I feel like it's on his right. Left? I think it's left. Nice, let's go. I knew it was closest to the screen. But when I'm thinking about him on the Millennium Falcon, you know, after he goes down that tube and he's in like the med bay of the Millennium Falcon, I feel like he was on his right side. How long did the Clone Wars last? Oh no. I just saw this on like I don't know, I forget what they're called, like an Instagram reel or something. I just saw this because they were trying to figure out how old everyone was during the show, and they were using like math, including the Clone Wars. I'm saying 3 or 4 years. 3. Nice. Let's go. What am I, 6 for 6 right now? Oh, man, 7 for 7. Let's go. How many of the original Star Wars movies did George Lucas direct? I remember doing this one. I got it wrong. I don't remember the answer. I just remember I was surprised by it. How many of the original Star Wars movies did George Lucas direct? The first one, like episode 4. He doesn't direct the 5th one. I don't. Maybe the 6th one, and then all 1, 2, 3. I know for a fact. I think he directs 1, 2, 3 there, and then maybe 4 and 6. So 5. If it says 9, that's not true. There's no way that can be true. 5. That's 5. I'm gonna get it wrong again, but 1977 to 2005, George Lucas served as co-writer and executive producer of all 6 Star Wars films, as well as for 4. Dang it! So it must have been Return of the Jedi. I was on the right track. All right, at least it's not 9, and I was kind of in the ballpark. So 8 out of 9 so far, or 7 out of 8. Who's the original host of the clones? Oh god, now I feel the lights on me, and I'm feeling pressure. It's obviously one of the Fetts, so somebody on the right side. It's Jango Fett, because Boba Fett is his son. And I always have to take a minute to think about that. It takes me a minute. If I get this wrong, I'll cry. All right, nice. Back on our winning ways. Who was the cause of Shmi's death? Well, it depends on the way you look at it. Anakin left her on this planet when he went to be a Jedi, so I mean, you could attribute some level of blame towards him, but I mean, obviously not that much. Whatever, I can't say his name. Lars should not have let her go out on her own, but of course he had his own extenuating circumstances, so I'm just gonna have to be illogical and the Sand people, because obviously they're the ones who end up killing her. Oh, just trying to be dramatic. Alright. Who disarmed Anakin? Haha, didn't. Shh. Wow, they think they're being real tricky by saying Darth Tyrannus and not. I'm about to sneeze. Excuse me. Not saying Count Dooku. So yes, that is Darth Tyrannus. Boom. One wrong so far. It's not. This is not very hard. How many times did Anakin save Obi-Wan? Oh. So they disagree, and like in this scene, Anakin and Obi-Wan disagree how many times. Who are they gonna say is the truthful one, Anakin or Obi-Wan? Because he says for the 10th time, and Obi-Wan's like the 9th time. That business on Cato Memoria doesn't count. So I'm gonna say Obi-Wan's telling the truth because usually he does. Nice. All right. If you guys are impressed with my performance, make sure you leave a like, subscribe if you want to see more superhero and Star Wars content. Tonight's a night of Star Wars, but if you can tell by our videos, we do a lot of DC, Marvel, other stuff like that. So make sure you guys subscribe if you enjoy that type of stuff. To whom did Anakin report Palpatine's treachery? Obi-Wan is off fighting General Grievous. Yoda is on Kashyyyk. The entire Jedi Council, who knows where everyone else is? Well, we kind of do, but it's Mace Windu. Here's a controversial question. If Mace Windu wasn't kind of, we're in PG land on YouTube, so I can't really say anything bad. If he wasn't such a jerk, would Anakin have actually went over to the dark side? Like, let's say Anakin goes, Master Master Mace Windu, I found out that the Emperor's a Sith Lord. And Mace's like, hey, come with me, we'll stop him together. Instead of locking him in a room and have him like wait and sit in his dark thoughts, would Anakin have fallen to the dark side? Maybe it's all Mace Windu's fault. What did Yoda say about Qui-Gon after discussing Anakin's children? Returned from the dead, never died, could communicate with Yoda, couldn't find the path to immortality. He could communicate, but it's going to be with more than just Yoda. He had been communicating with Yoda. I was going to say, if they get me on a technicality, it's like, no, it's not just Yoda, it's everyone. I would have flipped out. I have too much at stake now. Which planet was the rebel base in the New Hope? In the New Hope? Yavin 4. Endor is where they take down the shield generator for the second Death Star. Ooh, do you guys know what is planet Ido? I can't remember. Hit me up in the comments. Do you know what Ido is? Or if maybe it's not even real. Then Alderaan, obviously, doesn't count. So Yavin 4. God, easy money. They gotta get a little bit tougher here, or else I'm just gonna get that one wrong, which is still aggravating. Who sent the Death Star towards Yavin to destroy the Alliance once and for all? Who sent them? So obviously it's not Han. Obviously Galen Erso's dead at that point. It has to be Grand Moff Tarkin, right? I'm trying to think, did Darth Vader ever... It has to be Grand Moff Tarkin. That makes the only sense. Nice. Because if you guys have read the comics, Vader's obviously pissed off all the time because Grand Moff Tarkin has a bunch of power and can like order him around, and I didn't think they would let Darth Vader push him around this time. Who shot Vader out of the sky? I mean, he didn't really. He shot him and he kind of exploded out of the trench and went away, but yeah, Han Solo did. Unless I'm thinking of the wrong instance, but yeah. Yahoo! Alright, who was a key member of the Alliance? What do you mean? What? Who was a key member of the Alliance? Everyone? Like, well, Obi-Wan was dead so quickly, I don't know if that counts. I mean, couldn't you choose any single person on this list? I mean, it has to be... I'm going to say Princess Leia because she probably did the most in her lifetime. So is that one of those questions? You could pick 3 people and you're still right? Just checking to make sure I didn't miss any comments. All right. What planet did Luke go to in order to find Yoda? You have to go to the Dagobah system. Like Ghost Obi-Wan found him. Easy money. What was the name of Han Solo's old friend? We're gonna do Lando Calrissian dirty like that. Just he's Han Solo's old friend. He has no other importance in this plot. Quiz Expo. I mean, I'm calling you guys out. This is so far. I mean, I'm a little over halfway through. This is not like a super fan quiz to me. This is kind of a person who's seen Star Wars once type of quiz.
That sounds fun.
All right. Which planet did Han Solo meet his old friend? Bespin. Yeah. It's when they're in the clouds. Cloud City, to be exact. Who was Jabba the Hutt? A gangster. Dang, it feels good to be a gangster. Those are the lyrics of that song? I don't know. Do you guys know of any harder quizzes than this? I'm opening myself up to ridicule because if you pick a really hard one and I don't know any answers, then there goes my career. I'm just roasted alive. But this one's pretty easy. What was Kylo Ren's reaction when Rey said, "You're afraid that you'll never be as strong as Darth Vader"? He got pissed off and tortured her even more. He got angry and shouted. He got shocked and stopped hurting her. He did not react at all. God, I gotta be honest. The sequel trilogy is not my area of expertise. I don't think he hurt her worse. He could have gone angry and shouted, but I think he waited, left, and started like throwing one of his temper tantrums and stuff. I think he got shocked and stopped. Can't be stopped. Even these sequel trilogy questions can't get me. In which Star Wars movie did Daniel Craig play? He's in The Force Awakens. He was in the first of the sequel trilogy. It's when she learns her Jedi mind tricks and he gets her to drop the keys. You remember when the Force Awakens came out and everyone was super excited and like, oh, Star Wars is back. This is going to be so great. God, imagine having that much hope. And now look at us. Where was Han Solo murdered? Oh, yeah, he was on Starkiller Base. For a hot second, I was like, they're on another planet trying to destroy a shield, but I mixed up the two movies. Or two of the movies. Who did Rey journey with to find Luke and ask him to be her teacher? That's Chewie. Blowing through this one, guys. Nah, so I wish it was harder. It said a super fan quiz, and I would stop, but I'm too competitive now, and I want to show this quiz who's boss, so... Almost there, though. 8 questions left. Who led a massive attack on the First Order fleet? Wrong. Organa? Which one? It's Poe Dameron, obviously, but... Yeah, the sequel trilogy movies, man, let me tell you, I just... As big as a Star Wars fan I am, I did not enjoy them. Not one bit. That's harsh. Alright, some of them were tolerable, like, Force Awakens was, I guess, fine. The Rise of Skywalker is brutal, horrible. And then... What's the last one? No, The Last Jedi was in the middle. The Rise of Skywalker is the last one. For being the end of the Skywalker saga, that was very disappointing for me. Like the ending of Game of Thrones, almost that bad. Which planet was Luke staying on after he went into exile? No. Leads one. That one would have stumped me, maybe, if they would have put harder selections on there and not just easy, like, hey, that's from the most popular planet in this movie series. Who was secretly engineering Force-connected conversation between Rey and Kylo? Ghost of Yoda. Snow... Right? Ooh, I'm a little nervous now. I won't lie to you. All right. I don't know who else it would have been if it wasn't Snoke, but that one felt weird. Why? What did Luke say to Kylo as he put his sword away? Strike me down now, and anger will eat you up. Kill me now, you will die as well. Kill me now, and you can never forgive yourself. Strike me down in anger, and I'll always be with you, just like your father. Too specific to be anything else, but I do remember that line. Because I remember in the movie theater, I was like, oh my god, here comes Luke, this is sick. And then he did the weird Matrix slide and turned out to be a hologram made from the Force. God, that sucked. So yeah, I remember that one easily. Who caused Rey to have horrifying visions? I mean, well, technically, didn't Snoke make her talk to Kylo Ren, who tortured her? So wouldn't that be a horrible vision? Ah. I think it was the Sith dagger. She picked it up, and she had those memories of her parents being... Yeah, okay. At least I have to stop and think now. Some of these questions were too easy. Where did Rey bury the lightsabers of her teachers? Don't you mean her parents? Because she's Rey Skywalker now. Tatooine, where Luke Skywalker grew up. Her daddy. God, and then I forgot about that. And then she turns on her lightsaber and it's like orange or yellow. Who planted a key flaw in the design of the Death Star? Oh my god. Galen Erso, the dad of Jyn Erso. He named the project Stardust. Great actor, this guy. I forget his name, but great actor. All right, 2 more for my nearly perfect run. Which planet was Han Solo born on? Castellone? What? Corellia, Coruscant, Jakku. Castiglione. Isn't that the name the Punisher used? It's his like fake last name. He's Pete Castiglione. I know, he was born on Corellia with those weird creepy slug people. Wrong? Wait. You guys are seeing this, right? It did not ask me who killed Darth Vader. It asked me where was Han Solo born. Or am I dreaming? What? They're trying to sabotage me. They heard what I said. No, I got 34 out of 35 right. I just got robbed. Is that a joke? Did you guys see anything different than I did? Thank goodness. Advertisements for senior living apartments. Just what I need. In my ripe old age of 65. Well, that was very weird, huh? I got more than... I got 34 out of 35. If I was still in school, I would have been thrilled. Oh. What do you guys do? The question was... Thank you, Justin. I knew it. I was messed up. Maybe we'll do another short-ish one. 20 questions Star Wars trivia quiz by Bino. I know. I know. You've done that yourself. That's what I just did to me. I don't want these cookies. How strong is the Force in you? Let's test your Jedi skills with this intergalactic quiz. You can already tell by that wording, this is one meant for children, and that's ironic saying that I'm talking about a quiz based on a subject that is made for children, but in the original Star Wars trilogy, who is the only character who is not a Jedi but briefly uses a lightsaber? Wiz Khalifa, black and yellow, baby. Han Solo, he cuts open the tauntaun. That's what they're asking, right? Not a Jedi but briefly uses a lightsaber. Yeah. Gonna sneeze. Excuse me. Whew. This is Babe Fortuna, easy money. How many language? Oh no. How many languages does C-3PO claim over to speak? Obviously it's not 1 or 3. Over 2 million, over 6 million. Oh. I'm trying to imagine the scene where he says it. I think it's over 6. I might have just sealed my fate here. I was talking a lot of smack and over 2 million types of communication, or 6 million. I'm going to go with 6 with my gut, but I'm pretty sure I'm going to be wrong. At the beginning of Rogue One, a new trooper is introduced. What are they called? At the beginning of Rogue One. Oh, Death Troopers. Boom. In which Star Wars film does Yoda have a lightsaber duel with Count Dooku? These are easy. These got to get on my level now. Who is the captain of the modified patrol and attack craft known as Slave One? Boba Fett. That's, I will say it, admittedly though, the whole modified patrol and attack craft, did not know. I knew it was called Slave One. Outside of that, I couldn't have told you a single fact. But, yeah, Boba Fett. How does Han Solo respond when Leia tells him she loves... Oh, my God. Oh, my God. Is this what they're sticking us with, the guys? This is awkward. I love you. No, this is awkward. Luke's Uncle Owen runs what sort of business? Moisture farm, because on a desert. They got to get that water. Who is Han Solo's old friend when he greets him on class? Listen, if you guys were here earlier, we did another quiz, and they wanted me to talk about Lando Calrissian, and all they described him as is Han Solo's old friend. Why do you gotta do Lando dirty like that? He's a cool character. In the original 1977 Star Wars movie A New Hope, Darth Vader only appears on screen for 12 minutes in total. Ooh, no, Justin, I didn't, but I'll take a look. Once I finish this one, I'll take a look. I would say that's true. Darth Vader isn't in it for that long, so a lot of it's following Luke on his wild adventures, and Darth Vader's stuck on the Death Star. Alright. What is Darth Tyrannus known as? Come on, guys. We gotta get better than this. Dooku. In the Battle of Naboo, who did Obi-Wan Kenobi defeat? Darth Maul. In The Rise of Skywalker, who says, I know what I have to do, but I don't know that I have the strength to do it? Kylo Ren was about to kill his daddy. Excuse me, I'm getting a runny nose. Let me just go blow it real quick without making you guys watch. These dang allergies, man. I'll tell you. Whoop. Alright. What is the type of cephalopod creature that lives in the Death Star's garbage compactor? Oh. That's a good question. It's not a Sarlacc. That's the Sarlacc pit on Tatooine. What is the type of cephalopod creature that lives in the Death Star's garbage compactor? Anyone know this one? I won't look at chat just right now, but throw it in the comments. Let me know what you guys think. What is it? Gundark. Don't they talk about a Gundark and that's what they No, that's the sucky thing, isn't it? This is one of those things where I feel like I would have to read the books. It's Dianoga, or I'm going to say a Carcoon. We'll see. What creature can be seen roasting on a spit in the very first episode of The Mandalorian? Oh, I know what they are. I just don't... No. Monkey lizard? God, I was speaking a big game. Now I'm getting slapped around. Which large carnivorous cephalopod are native to the planet Tuan Kiti? Oh, God. Rathtars. Which Wookiee Jedi Masters all able to sense the future? Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh. Gungi, or Gungi, however you say his name, he's that little apprentice we meet in the Clone Wars. I don't know this one. I straight up... Chrysanthemum? Why does that sound familiar? No, that's the bounty hunter. No. I'm gonna go this top one. What is the last thing Darth Vader ever says to Luke Skywalker? Tell your sister you were right. Mad Claw. Last but not least, what is the name of the red ocean planet featured in the Star Wars Holiday Special? Honest, I'm not gonna lie here. I've never seen the Star Wars Holiday Special. I just haven't. So I'm just gonna no. How many did I get right? 18 out of 20. Oh, guys, after all me being worried, that's not bad. That's not bad. What did I get wrong? I got the Holiday Special wrong. I knew it was going to be that one. I knew it was going to be that one. I knew. Dianoga. Alright, not bad though. I got 2 abstract ones wrong that I should have gotten right after all my talk. Dang. Did you guys know these ones? That the cephalopod creature that lives in the Death Star's garbage compactor is a Dianoga, and the red planet in the holiday special is Pana or Pana. I don't know how you say that. How'd you guys do when you did it? Oh man, I'm getting punished by these allergies though, let me tell you. Poorly? That's alright. Justin, where should I be looking for the Quizlet? Well, we're looking for this. Any of you guys who watched the first 2 episodes, which I'm assuming is all of you if you're here, what'd you guys think? You guys like it, dislike it? I know it's been slightly controversial, just because I don't know, people didn't seem to like the pacing of it. Like they're like it's slow, it's boring. Oh, just I'm not seeing it. Let me check here. Yeah, I'm not seeing it. Excuse me. Oh, I'm getting beat up here. Oh God, I'm thirsty. Oh, all right. Let's look at this one. All right. So this one is courtesy of Justin. Thank you very much for sending this one in. Let's take a look. God, it's been... Wait. I haven't even given my answer yet, have I? It's been a while since I've been on Quizlet. I won't lie to you. It's making me feel old. According to C-3PO in Star Wars Episode 4, who was his and R2-D2's last owner? Captain... Oh, Justin, you're already getting me good here. I know this one, but I mix up 3 different names in my head. I can't think of anything other than Captain Antilles in my brain. I'm having an absolute brain fart. I don't think that's right. Well, I kind of know that's not right, but Captain Antilles is just Wedge, isn't it? Dang it. Alright, I guess I gotta face the music. Oh! Trust your gut, Joe. What are you doing? Captain Antilles is correct. Where was Star Wars Episode 4 New Hope filmed? I'll give you guys a second to think on that one. I know where it is. If you ask me to point it out on a map, I don't think I can do it. Oh, sorry guys. All the summer's getting hit with some allergies. It's fine all day. All right. So this was filmed in Tunisia. What? What? Where's Elstree Studios? No way. Am I wrong? Wasn't it filmed in Tunisia? Like in the desert? Elstree Studios. Studios. Where the heck is this? What does this even mean? 21st Century New Media Ltd. Elstree Film Studio Elstree WD6. What does this mean? Oops. Take it back. Alright, we're about to find out. In England. I've played myself, I guess. Go back to the first one. Okay. Boom. Oh my god. I didn't even notice. Oops. Yeah, so Tunisia is where the desert planet scenes were filmed. So I assume that's where we're going with, but you're right. I saw this question and just completely moved past it. But yikes, so the one that I just got wrong though, the Elstree Studios, that's the first I've ever heard of it. So this is a good one, Justin. Anyone else get that one? If you did, I don't know how. So this is the one we just ended on. I said Tunisia again, completely forgetting the first one, and it was Elstree Studios. So let's try to bounce back on this fourth one. In Star Wars Episode 4, what is Leia's official position? What is her official position? It depends on who you're looking at her as, right? Doesn't she have a position as like a diplomat? And then wouldn't she have something different as like for the war effort in the Republic? Ooh. God, this is gonna be brutal. Senator? Question mark? Yes, let's go. A member of the Imperial Senate. If you prefer another target, then name the system. All right, sweet. 3 out of 4 for me? Question mark. In Star Wars Episode 4 A New Hope, what does R2-D2 do after he arrives at Luke's house? Alright, so I have to think about this specifically. He gets out of the Jawa's truck, whatever you want to call it, the sandcrawler. The first thing he does is he kind of like self-destructs. No, wait, I'm thinking of that wrong. No. What do you guys think for this one? I don't know how specific they're looking for here. he removes his restraining bolt when he gets into the actual house, or he has Luke. Excuse me, he has Luke remove it, and he also shows that message. The first thing that he does, though, I'm gonna say he has the restraining bolt removed, and he shows him Princess Leia's message, right? All right. That's very broad. I feel like I still got that right. I do. I was just more specific than what they want. What do you guys think? Do I take that one as correct, or am I taking that one on the chin? God, one sec. Ugh. Okay. So because nobody has had any problem with me taking this as correct, I'm just gonna assume you guys agree with me. And let's move on to question 6. In Star Wars Episode 4: A New Hope, how does Obi-Wan help Han Solo, Luke, and Leia escape? He turns off the tractor beam with those really weird looking handles, like doom 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 doom. Boom. Tractor beam is off thanks to Obi-Wan. And we're off to question 7. Star Wars Episode 4: A New Hope had an estimated budget of blank million. Shoot. I definitely feel like I read this a few months ago. But that's in my brain and out the other side now. Because I was reading an article, which is a fun fact to you guys. The first Rocky movie, it cost them like $1 million. That's it. And I know I'm saying that's it as if I wouldn't jump to get that money. But it's one of the cheapest movies ever to win as many accolades as it's earned. So Rocky 1 only took $1 million. And I thought Star Wars Episode 4 was similarly, well, not as close, but it's a pretty inexpensive movie for how much success it had. I kind of want to say lucky number 7 million, but that can't be right. Now I got myself thinking that's going to be super low. You know what? I'm not afraid to make myself look foolish. I'm going to say 7 million, but it could be like 40. So, let's see. Oh. All right, all things considered, not that bad. 7-11, same numbers, right? So I've gotten 2 wrong. I'm at 5 out of 7. Not bad, not bad. This is a good quiz, though. I haven't really been 100% on most of these. Question 8. In Star Wars Episode 4: A New Hope, what do the rebels destroy the Death Star with? What do you mean? Like proton torpedo? Do you mean like with an X-wing? So yes to both. A proton torpedo from an X-wing? Yeah, baby. Give a little bit of extra knowledge in there, extra credit. I did a little Spice Bay, Salt Bay, but didn't get my arm fully backing up. Sign up and see the remaining cards. It's free. Oh, brother. This guy stinks. What do you mean? Come on, Quizlet. Don't be like that. Well, I'm probably not going to do that right now just because, hey, I'm live. I could turn off sharing my screen, but I still get antsy about it, you know. Oh, do I want to go through all my documents right now too? I was gonna show you guys the thumbnail I made for the Arrow video that's coming out soon. I've gotten a little better. I said this last week. I've gotten a little better at making thumbnails just because I found another free editing software that my laptop already had built into it, and it's made it a little bit easier. So I think you guys will like the thumbnail. I hope you do. I really liked the Ahsoka thumbnail that you guys saw when you clicked on this live stream. I will say the framing was a little off because like the top was too close to the top and it cut off where it says Ahsoka. I edited it a little, but it's still kind of cutting off the top of the thumbnail, which is unfortunate. But it looks a little better. Sorry, just looking at a message Lee sent me. If you guys don't know Lee, he's part of the third floor. All right. So we've done pretty good with trivia tonight. I think I've only gotten two, one, two, three, four, five questions wrong. 5 questions out of like 35, 55. We'll call it like 64. 61 out of 64. That's my total tonight for Star Wars trivia. I don't want to say I'm a super fan, but I kind of am. But here's the thing. I'm sure you guys have had one of those moments where you're feeling really confident in your Star Wars knowledge, and you have some, no offense, some real super heavy nerd comes at you, and they're like, how many horns does the Sarlacc have on its butthole? And you're like, how the heck am I supposed to know that? Like, what? I do get stumped by those. I will say when the people who have like read every single book, seen every single show, read the comics, read the director's comments, like seen interviews with George Lucas, they will know more than me. I got stuff to do, man. I don't know that much stuff, but I would say I'm the step below, to 1 or 2 steps below them. So yeah, pretty good. One thing I think I will try next week for the watch party is, excuse me, I think I'd like to try making a Kahoot. If you guys have ever done that in high school or college or wherever you are, I'll make the questions myself, make them like easy and then ascending in difficulty, and then I'll put up the code for you guys to play, and then you guys could compete against each other rather than just watching me compete. That's what I've been thinking about lately. I just didn't have time this week. As you guys saw on my last community post from last Tuesday, I'm in the process of changing jobs and possibly moving, and it's been a hassle. So I've been busy, and just even when I'm not busy, I'm just tired. So I apologize for that. I wish I would have thought to have this ready by now, but hopefully by next Tuesday, if we can get some interest going, we'll get the Kahoot going. You guys compete against each other and see who the champion of the third floor is. What I will say is, to those of you guys in the chat right now, the watch party, I mean, it's a blast. I'm having a great time right now with the few guys that are in here. But it gets really fun for you guys, especially when there's more people involved and you can like bounce ideas off each other and debate and stuff like that. That's where I found the most enjoyment out of this type of stuff. So if you guys have any friends that might want to join, make sure you can send them the link or ask them to jump in. We got plenty of time to chat with people. I mean, I'm not Star Wars Theory, right? I don't have a couple thousand of you guys in here, so we can talk one-on-one, bounce ideas off each other. So the more the merrier. If you guys have people you think would enjoy being a part of this community, then please send them over. We're on our road to 1,000 subscribers. So if you guys haven't yet, or you have friends who might want to subscribe, please remember to do so. We're crawling slowly. We're at the 650 mark, I think. And thanks to the good idea of one of our listeners last week, I'm thinking we might do a giveaway when we get to 1,000. And I'm thinking it might be a lightsaber. Obviously, depending on where we are and the time that the 1,000 comes. Right now, I think I'd be comfortable doing that. Like, if we were to get to 1,000 subscribers, we would have a few options for like a raffle or whatnot, or we could do like a big trivia game, see who wins, and then that winner would get to choose between maybe 2 or 3 lightsaber variations that we'd purchase it and ship it out or something like that. We're a little bit of ways away from that now because we still need about 350 subscribers to get to that 1,000 mark. But yeah, so what I was saying basically, if you guys want to subscribe, or you know your friends or family that might want to be part of this community, then please spread the word. We appreciate you guys' help in growing our platform. But yeah, do you guys giveaways? I don't know if I was gonna ask if you guys have any ideas for giveaways, but then I thought merch wise, I'm not a graphic designer. Our logo was something I made, after work one day. It's stairs, we're the third floor. If people would want merch from us down the line, then that's something we can consider. I don't think we're at that stage where that needs to be thought of too much. So yeah, give me you guys ideas what you guys might want to do, or if you guys are like, hey, you guys are not taking advantage of this. This would get you 1,000 subscribers earlier. So let us know. We're happy to take constructive criticism. So we have about 6 minutes till Ahsoka starts. And I'll turn off my display capture. We'll get my beautiful face back up there. And boom, that's the timer I had promised you guys earlier. Oops. Ooh, why does my face look so low quality, you know? How big is that on your screen? I'll shrink it a bit and move it over. We'll see if that makes anything better for you guys. Looks pretty good. Oh, I like that. Yeah, perfect. So basically what I'm going to do is when 9 o'clock comes around, I'm going to start my copy, whatever you want to call it, of Ahsoka. I'll hit start on that timer. So of course there'll be maybe a second or two delay between mine and yours because I have to hit play on Ahsoka, then play on the clock. But basically you can kind of gauge yourself where I am, pause or fast forward if you can, if you're not watching live. Then line it up and we'll see what we think about the episode together. Our reactions, our opinions. I'll try to be as entertaining as I can when we watch this and not just be mesmerized. I do feel like I can do that sometimes where I'm just sitting there and I'm staring at the episode and you guys are probably like, what is this guy doing? So what do you guys think about the trivia? Did we like that? Was that fun? Maybe not as entertaining as I had hoped. What are we thinking? Let me see. 720 is the highest I can go for this quality, huh? Interesting. So, what are you guys excited to see, or what do you have any predictions that you might be thinking that we're going to see in tonight's episode? I'm thinking, if we're being honest, I don't necessarily think this is going to be like a super extra exciting episode. I think this is going to keep letting groundwork. I think the first 3 episodes, so last week and then this one, I think this is going to be kind of setting up things. And then because it's not a super long series, it's going to just start popping off. But I think we got one more episode to go before we get to that roller coaster point, if you know what I mean. 8:58. So let me pull up my Disney Plus. Oops, sorry. That was loud. last time we were doing this, the episode was delayed probably about 3 to 5 minutes. So I wonder if we're gonna have another issue with that. Let's see, Ahsoka. Still waiting. He ain't gonna jump no more. All right, so my prediction. No, I don't think we see Thrawn. I don't think we. No, I don't think we see Ezra. I think we might see an Anakin flashback. That's my guess, and we're gonna learn a little bit more about. I don't know what you guys want to call him, the Dark Jedi or maybe the Mercenary Jedi. I think is more accurate. I think we're gonna learn little bit more about them, but I don't think we're gonna see Ezra or Thrawn quite yet. Let's see, is it up yet? Oh, Part 3 is the name of the episode. Let's go. Alright, I'm just getting the timer ready, I hope. Oh man, and Disney Plus is kind of struggling right now. No, 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 stop. Why can I not start the timer? Tell me why. Oh, copyright. There goes the stream. It's nice knowing you guys. Where the heck do I go for this? This is frustrating. No, stop. Excuse me. Frustration Station is my destination. Alright, scripts. Advanced timer. Count up. Alright, so that should be pretty accurate because I kind of have to pause it to get that started. So we're looking good. Yeah, when she got stabbed and it didn't hurt her. It's nice that they're going into the Japanese roots of fighting that George Lucas studied when making Star Wars, or at least he appreciated. I'm not saying they actually like emulated it in the first trilogy. What is she purposely turning her back to Ahsoka? Like, hit me. She always does the same movements as well. It's always that like upwards block. Not bad, Ahsoka, huh? Oh, so there is a name to this episode. Time to fly. Oh, I throw my glasses on so I can actually see everything. So I guess we know what happens to Mon Mothma, Mothma in the Andor series, which we've always known. like that reaction. Oof. Tell him, Hera. Oh, God. Here you go, Hera. Oh, this guy's making me mad. Oh. Why even ask permission? Isn't she a general? Just go. Just do what you're gonna do. I bet, dude, I couldn't care less what you gotta say. Oh my God, I forgot. Her son and Kanan's son. Does anyone else find it slightly strange that he's just a human with green hair? He gets all Kanan, and then Hera's greenness just goes. He goes to his hair. Oh. Oh, man. It's cool to see him, though. I forgot about him. Can feel it coming in the air tonight. What? I think this is going to cause some controversy in Star Wars land. Everyone can use the Force as long as they're talented. I could. Yeah, I mean, that's why I don't think she should have been trained as a Jedi. She was cool as a Mandalorian. That was her thing. She was different than everyone else. Well, all right, that's a pretty good line. I won't lie. Anakin flashback. Anakin flashback. Anakin flash. Ah, dang it! I thought we were about to get it. This cup ain't moving. It ain't moving. I'm telling you right now. Too easy. Too easy. We all know she's gonna struggle for a while, and then she's gonna get it when you least expect it. Like, I am a Force user now. Money. Thank you. I'll take that, please. Man, the Senate stinks with the old Republic and this Republic. Hmm. I mean, it makes sense. Why are they giving him a hard time? Halo. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. If these are those dang pilot things, I mean pirate, pirate. Are they flying in? What? What are they flying on? Excuse me, guys. Sorry for your ears. Dude, they're flying straight at you. What are you doing? Oh God, she's a Mandalorian. What is the point? she's a Mandalorian. Shouldn't she just be like naturally good at this? And she's lived her whole life doing it. Don't make her seem like she's bad at this stuff. She shouldn't be. Halo. It's Halo. Are they gonna blast a weapon out of that middle section? Is this gonna be? Oh, okay. I was gonna say it's gonna be Death Star, but like the mini version. As you wish. Oh, this looks great. Those cannons look like heavy. It sounds and it looks great. I wonder what happens if they would jump to hyperspace and go straight into the middle of the ring. What is that lady laughing at? They're making Sabine seem like an idiot. What? Wow, that looks a little ridiculous. Alright, I changed my tune slightly. You couldn't have slashed one of those when they're, when they're flying by? There you go. That's what I was saying. The Whale Boys. I've got an opening. It's straight down. So are they gonna stumble on to the little shrine thing, or are they just not even gonna find it? Standard Jedi protocol. Didn't they just almost die to get what that ring was, and now they have the chance to be like, "Hey, real quick, what's that ring?" And they're like, "No, turn them off." No way, this guy's Ezra, right? No way, that's Ezra. No way. Oh, I would not be happy. Yo, what's up, dang good? Welcome to the watch party. They were pretty good. It was a nice continuation of the show Rebels. Oh, one sec. Yeah, it was good. It had some slow moments. Besides that, I think it was really well told. It was a nice transition from animation to live action. So, a lot of people complain about the speed of the episodes, but I thought they were good. Did you end up watching it, dang good? Star Whales. Yeah, I loved Andor. I really, really enjoyed it. But yeah, Star Wars has needed a win for a while. So I'm not going to say they have it yet, but they're off to a great start. I mean, it's definitely a possibility. That's the episode? Is that a joke? That's the whole episode. What? What just happened? One second. No, no, dang good, you're good. It just ended, oddly enough. It was like my timer says 32 minutes, but it didn't even feel like that. I felt like we had maybe like it had maybe like 10 minutes of watch time. I felt like it. I don't know how to describe it. That's so weird. Do you ever watch like an episode of a TV show and like it's over before you feel like it started? That's what it just felt like for me watching that third episode. Like you started it and you're like ease into it and then it's over. What the? I don't even know how to break this down. It was just that. So I guess I'll give my thoughts. Besides that, it was quick. God, I feel like there's so little to even talk about. All right, so you start off, you get to see Secret Invasion. That was short. That was short and weird, and just God, a weird show that one was. But yeah, so we got to see Hera and Kanan's son for the first time in live action, which, unless I missed the first two episodes, very cool. We also maybe had the seeds planted for the Empire having more control than we thought in the New Republic's government, because it seemed like some of those senators might have some ties to the Empire, which would be cool. I mean, we've kind of already seen all that play out so far, but I mean in other shows, but it could be cool to see it in this one. Then after that, we kind of got the sense that the New Republic was, it's almost like Harry Potter. The New Republic found out that Grand Admiral Thrawn might be back. And kind of like in Harry Potter, they were too afraid to admit, oh, it's a possibility, so we don't want to do anything about it. And it seems like that's what the New Republic, is doing in this show. And then, I mean, outside of that, what did we see? We saw Sabine being trained as a Jedi unsuccessfully. We saw her be insulted and told that she's not a very good Jedi so far, and she's a horrible candidate. Which you guys have heard me say this 1,000 times now over the 3 episodes. I never wanted her to be trained as a Jedi. I never think it should have even been considered. But, because it doesn't fit her character. Her character's cool already. She's a bounty hunter with her own personality, and she's super intelligent and can create weapons. I thought she was cool as she was. But I do understand why they did it. It's because they want Ahsoka, because this is her show, even though it doesn't feel like it is. They want her to have a complete story arc that ends here. And like I said last week, we met Ahsoka as a Padawan of Anakin. She was super annoying, immature, really weak. And now, we look on the other side of the coin, on the other side of her journey, she is the master. She's strong and wise and patient, So now we're seeing her filling the role that her master once had for her. So it makes sense story wise. Like I get it. It's a nice parallel. But character wise, I don't know if I would have chosen Sabine to do that. Maybe like Hera's son. I think that would have been cool. Um, but yeah, overall, is all right. It was very. I would like to say I did guess this for those of you who were here earlier that I think this show it's a shorter show. There aren't a ton of episodes, so I think they're gonna start slow for like the first three and then ramp it up. And so far, it looks like I'm right because this was pretty slow, setting up the environment. Like and hey, they're telling us Ahsoka doesn't have any support from the government, so she's on her own. And at the end, we saw a bunch of the Dark Jedi and their troopers about to march into the forest and chase after Ahsoka and Sabine. So it looks like we're gonna have some action again. Speaking of action, we got to see Ahsoka cut a ship in half in outer space. That was pretty cool. Yeah, it was quick. It was kind of underwhelming, for being honest, but I enjoyed it. Like this is weird about this show. They don't do anything wrong. That's what I'm gonna say. The characters are written well, besides maybe the Sabine being a Jedi thing. But like I said, it's story wise it makes sense. The castings are great. The way they act is great. I think they have a good story. It's just it's not like it's not coming out of the screen and grabbing you and pulling you in. You know, a lot of like Andor. When I was watching it, I was glued to the screen. I was watching it and I loved it. This show's not doing anything wrong. I'm just not getting that same. I'm hooked. But luckily for us, Star Wars fans, it's still early on, so it's not like a big deal. Most shows have a slow start, so you can set up the world and the characters, and I think that's where we are. So there's no need to overreact, Star Wars fans, even though I know there's going to be some Star Wars YouTubers out there, possibly even Star Wars Theory, who are getting mad that this is a slow show. It's not doing what I want. And I'm not here mocking Star Wars Theory. I'm just saying he's very passionate, so I'm thinking he might say something about it in his breakdowns like he usually does. This would not be my first time. I called out Star Wars Theory in my Andor reaction way early in this channel's life cycle, and trust me, it's probably a brutal video. I don't even think I had a microphone yet. I was using my my headphones to record it, but still. Little Joe, he was calling out Star Wars Theory about his opinion on Andor. So, hey, maybe I'll do it again. Maybe if I do an Ahsoka reaction video, something like that. But yeah, it was all right. Quick, not very eventful, but good, but clean. Anyone in chat? Anyone watch along, or are you guys caught up? I don't like the way I looked in that angle. I did not like that one bit. You know, it'd be cool. I would love to chat. Obviously, we are like a sub 700 subscribers YouTube channel, and he's like He's like a above 7 billion subscriber channel. But I would love to have a chat with Star Wars Theory and share our opinions and stuff. But I think that's a common sense. Yeah, I agree, Dane. Good. It makes sense. But you know what's weird? You said like the runtime would probably be about 47 to 50 minutes. I looked at a picture of the official runtimes of the first 3 episodes, and it was like, I think you're right. The first one was like 47, and then it went down to 41, and this one was like 33. Like, why would you go down in runtime? Just kind of, you'd think they'd keep it the same or even ramp up as they go, but they're going down. Excuse me, got these hiccups. It's very odd. I will say this, Star Wars in general has been kind of odd lately in their decision making for everything. I'm trying to think why. It all depends. I mean, like I said, this is obviously an overreaction. Maybe the next however many episodes that are left, they're going to ramp up. They could be over an hour for all I know, but I doubt it, knowing Star Wars. I'm guessing it's going to fluctuate between the mid-30s and high 40s again. But I guess we'll have to wait and see. Every Tuesday at 9 o'clock Eastern Standard Time is when they come out. Oh God, that's a great question, Dan Good. So a lot of people are hypothesizing that the Inquisitor-looking Dark Jedi, or whatever you guys choose to call him, they're thinking that's Ezra because he, during his time trapped with Grand Admiral Thrawn, he was turned to the dark side, or maybe he was corrupted, or his brain was kind of taken over. Whatever the case is, they're thinking that could be Ezra. I hate that idea. It defeats the purpose of his sacrifice at the end of Rebels, and it doesn't fit the story at all. And why? What would be the reasoning for that to happen, and what would it do to move the story forward? And like I said, this is a Ahsoka show, and having him be a villain, it would take the focus away from Ahsoka, just be like Ezra show. So I don't think it'd be him. I really would hate it if it was him. I would really hate it. But hey, at least now in Star Wars we have stuff to be, conflicted about. It's not black and white. So who knows? Which that I like. How nothing's guaranteed, because in a lot of the Star Wars content recently, you know what's happening. You know this person's evil, but he's gonna turn good later, or vice versa. But now I can see why people think that could be Ezra. I understand it. I can see why people might like it, but it's a mystery to all of us, and I like the mystery. How many people are shipping Ahsoka and Sabine now? I don't know, but I'm not one of them. Isn't she like? Isn't Sabine young in the show, and Ahsoka's probably in her like 40s or 50s in this. I have a feeling a lot. Oh my God. I thought the shipping would be saved for Sabine and Ezra, honestly. That's what I felt like was always the most popular fan theory. Like, she's like, I'm going to go find Ezra, and then we're going to get married, and we're going to do whatever. I don't know. Yeah. I don't know. That would be a weird twist. That would freak me out. And you know what? Like, everyone's joking around, obviously. But there were like memes online where Ezra and Grand Admiral Thrawn like started a family, like adopted animals, and they just live in a house like two homies just chilling in the house. Because they've been stuck there so long. Yeah, that'd be wild. But to be honest, I would be absolutely shocked by any romance in the show. Maybe besides Ezra and Sabine, because it seems like they might be planting those seeds a little bit. But yeah, I don't know. I'm trying to think who else it could be. Probably, yeah, that's probably it. Excuse me. And I wonder when are we gonna see Zeb? When are we gonna see him? What about oh God, Agent Callus? Another Rebels character that we haven't seen yet. Wait, First Blood, which novel? I'm trying to see, is there a book behind me that you're looking at, or... Is there a Star Wars book First Blood? Now I'm trying to think that I missed out on. Oh, that is off topic. That's very random, but that's a great it's a great question. No, actually, I've never read that book. That is cool. I don't know if I don't know if you can tell. You can't really see my background. I got a ton of books in this little black shelf. But hey, maybe I'll take the recommendation and give it a read if I got time. Oh, I just got the entire. Well, I just bought the entire Witcher book series, all 8 books. So I'm going to be reading those. I'm also reading the series called The Wheel of Time. Let me see if I can hold up a picture for y'all. This is the 11th book. It's pretty good. They're long. They're long books. Like this book is 830 pages around there, and then the other book that I'm currently reading is probably 900s. But yeah, I'm all about books. I would love to talk more about them, but that doesn't seem to do well on YouTube. Ooh, that is dark. It definitely makes him. Oh, now that I have my screen closed, I actually look at the comments on here, which is nice. That is cool though. He's choosing to murder cops and civilians out of pure instinct. So it really leans into his like possibly, well, not possibly, but having PTSD and the things that he's doing to kind of stay in that war state, right? That is interesting. I didn't even know there were Rambo books, to be honest with you, though. They're both war veterans wanting different things in life. Tiso wants to distance himself. Yeah. It almost seems like it'd read like a horror movie in this point of view. And dang good, give me your prediction for episode 4. Oh, I think... Ooh. I still don't think we're seeing Admiral Thrawn or Ezra yet. I think it's too early. I think we'll finally see some conflict between Ahsoka and the 2 Dark Jedi, or the Sith, whatever you want to call them. And then I also think that they're going to discover the map to find them. So I think this will be the leaping point to finally go see Ezra and Thrawn and get them involved in the story. I just think it's a little too early to actually see them yet, knowing Star Wars and how things have gone so far. So, some fighting, some discoveries of the map, and then, in that big Halo-looking ship, I think we're going to find out what it's going to be used for, the hyperdrive booster, whatever you want to call it. I think we're going to see that thing in the ship that goes in it in episode 4. Sheriff wants to rebuild his life from grief and trauma. Rambo wants to just give up and just unleash his true self. Read that Rambo and Tiso actually confronted each other and Tiso felt bad. Wow, it's not often that you hear somebody looking at Rambo and be like, oh, poor guy. Usually he's like this image of strength and perseverance. Yeah, man, that's tough. That sounds very tough. Sad, too, honestly. I'm trying to think of all the... I have 2 more... He's a terrifying monster, molded by abuse and starvation in Vietnam. It disturbs me to no end. Oh, yeah, I hear you, man. That's... God, I can't even imagine. I'm trying to think of other books. I have 2 Star Wars books that I just got, actually. I'll show you guys. I'm a little bit behind on this curve here. I know many people have already read them. But it took me a long time to find these. I got first Star Wars: The Rule of Two. My camera's so far behind, I don't know if I'm holding it up right, but let's hope. And then this is actually going to be similar, possibly, to the show that we're seeing right now in Ahsoka, or the story in Ahsoka. But Star Wars: Heir to the Empire, arguably one of the most popular and best Star Wars books ever written. And ironically, I've never read any of them. So once I'm kind of knocking my way through all these series, I'm going to give these a read and maybe make some videos if people are interested. People like book content, which I don't think they do, but hey, oh well. Everyone's talking about Ahsoka or Obi-Wan, but what I need from you guys is a 50-minute video of y'all watching Young Jedi Adventures. Yes, it's a real show. Look it up. Can't believe Disney made this. Oh, God. Oh, God. Young Jedi Adventures. That sounds brutal, man. That sounds brutal. Also, when he returned, he was kicked out of 19 towns, and the 19th one was his last straw, where he just decided to murder the corrupt cops that wronged him. His body count's like 250, which is confirmed. I mentioned this because it reminds me of Anakin. Yeah, it is like Anakin. Anakin wanted peace. He wanted happiness a long time ago. And when he felt like the world and his friends and the Jedi were kind of using him, he just decided to let loose who people told him his true self was. I don't think the murderous Anakin is truly who he was. I think he was told that's who he was, and he decided to jump into that because it was like freedom for him. Give it a shot. Never know. Maybe you have a good reading voice. Yeah, let's hope. It was a... What if I get like super like ASMR? It was August 29th, 1954. 9:54 p.m. It's like a radio voice. Those people with like the really smooth, deep, rich voices. It's like, dang, I could listen to that all. I could listen to that all day. John is much more cerebral and complex. John's downfall is even darker because this is a monster created from prejudice against veterans and PTSD. Yeah. Ugh. That's gross. Ugh. Take it back. Feel weird when you do it close to the mic. Dang, I thought I sounded good too. Honestly though, those few seconds of speaking like that, my throat feels like I was just singing for 2 hours. It feels like tired. Drink some water. Oh, God. Yeah, that I mean, as sad as that story sounds, like the story of the book, it is a cool thing when you discover a new aspect of a story that you didn't know was there. So, as much as it sucks, or well, it sucks for the character you're reading about. It is cool that you saw through all that violence, got some depth out of it. That's really good. Dang good. What do you think we should do if and when we get to 1,000 subscribers? What do you think? I will tell you, dang good. How do I word this? I haven't read actually in a while. When I was younger, I read every day constantly, and I could burn through a book. Um, but then I left off, and I started reading again recently, and I felt like it was harder for me to focus on the book. So I'd read like 20, 30 pages, or probably less than that, like 20 pages, and I'd be up and moving, so I'd get distracted. Um, I think it's like just building any muscle, like just working out at the gym. Once you get your focus back up or your attention span up, maybe it'll be easier. I mean, hey, I'm not you. I don't know. But that's just my 2 cents, I guess, from I'm not a doctor. Yeah, man, I'll tell you. The commercialized sequels of pretty much everything are out there, just ruining stories left and right. I need you and the whole team to dress up in pig costumes and dance for 30 minutes. Oh, dear God. Do you know how hard I've tried to get the rest of the crew to show their faces on this channel? It God, I've asked so many times. Hey, Chloe, I'm glad you liked it. I'm glad you enjoyed it. What was your favorite part? But yeah, dang good. Trust me, I've been begging them to show their faces and trying to see what we can do. But they all say, well, most of them say they'll show their faces when we get to 1,000 subs. But I'm like, hey, that's a ways away. You're gonna be old and gray by that time. When Ahsoka was fighting on the ship, that was really cool. I didn't know what they were gonna do with her out there. I thought there might be some trouble, but when she did that backflip and sliced the ship in half, there really wasn't a bad part. Yeah. Chloe, when you watch the show, I think I said it a little bit before you came in. The show's never like bad, but there's some slow points that kind of, I don't know, they don't grab you. Do you think that's the case, or do you think everything's just good? Did Jake just show his face? Yeah, Jake did just show his face out of the blue. I didn't even ask him to do that. He just said, I want to stream a video game. So I was like, great. But yeah, we got to get Lee. Um, Parker almost did. But we lost all the footage. He wanted to do a video about. He's a big anime guy, and I like a few shows. I'm not really an anime person though. He wanted to do a series called The Anime Hater and the Weeb. So we would watch an anime together and we'd react to it. And we filmed 5 episodes of a series, and we lost every single one. So you would have seen Parker's face, but we messed up. It can get a little slow, but not too slow to the point where it's boring. Oh yeah, I agree. I agree with that, Chloe. You see a lot of people on YouTube, like reactors or whatnot. They're like, this show's slow. I don't like it. But I mean, we're building up still, right? So you need to take your time and get to know the characters. Allowing. Do you watch Ahsoka by yourself, with a buddy or a friend, or just solo? Just me. I mean, hey, and you guys when you're in the chat. So you guys are my buddies, and we watch that together. But if we're talking about in person, yeah, just me. The rest of the members, if you're new here, we got a few members on the 3rd floor. Me, Lee, Jake, Parker, Austin. But yeah, it's just me. Off topic, Jake is now my favorite member. Dang good. What are you talking about here? What is going on? There's no way Jake is your favorite. I am. I am the favorite. You can't say that. You watch it with your cousin, and she says parts get slow, but it fits. Hey, Jennifer, it seems like you agree with me and Chloe. It is very interesting. It's a cool story. I like where it's going. You like the way she approaches things. Yeah. Oh yeah. I think they got a lot of the what am I trying to say? The casting's done really well. I mean, Rosario Dawson plays Ahsoka. She's born to play that role, and I like it. Oh yeah, like in the show. I got you. It's good. I still can't believe Dane Good just said Jake is his favorite 3rd floor member. I'm devastated. Oh God. I just got a message from one of the third floor members. It's horrific. It's absolutely horrific. Ugh. Mm. I don't think you could have found a better actress to play Ahsoka. You just can't find anyone better to play her. Absolutely not. Yeah. She seems to really like the subject material, so Star Wars. She's physically fit and able to perform the stunts, and obviously she has a stunt double. You're so excited for next Tuesday already? Yeah, me too. I think this is where we start. This is where they start ramping it up. Oh, dang good. I can't even say it out loud because I'm pretty sure it would be canceled. But it was just a very horrifying, just a horrifying video from a game. I guess one of them's playing. It was just gross, gross. Speaking of which, I need to let Jake know. Oops. I feel like things will get real, like they're gonna ramp things up, like you said. I hope they do. It would make sense, right? Because they're in the forest, they're getting chased around, and it looks like Ahsoka and Sabine are gonna fight those two Dark Jedi. I think it's gonna be good. I'm just hoping, like you said, they start ramping it up. Red. Dang good. I'm telling Jake what you said because you've broken my heart. Um, Wait, you said he was your favorite, and I'm your second favorite. Exactly. It's like their backs against the wall. They're gonna get found out, so they're gonna have to go. They go fight. Did you guys like Andor? I loved the show Andor. It was fantastic, but I know it was kind of controversial because a lot of people said it wasn't very Star Warsy. Yeah, Star Wars has made a bad habit of that where you expect them to stick the landing and you expect them that the finale is going to be like this big relief of tension and a big battle or something. And and typically lately it has been not that way. Like in Andor for example, their best episodes were probably like in the final two thirds. I don't know if you guys watched, but the prison episodes to me were the best episodes of Andor, possibly even the best episodes of Star Wars television ever made. That's how much I like that show. But the finale, yeah, they made a bad habit. Disney and well, actually Star Wars and Disney as a whole have made a bad habit with sticking the landing or not doing it. Oh, I'm sorry to hear you're on bed rest. Hopefully you're doing better. But you didn't think it deserved all the hate that it got. Yeah, I agree. It was one of my favorite shows that Star Wars have ever made, so I agree with you. Do you like Mando season 3? I don't want to like I said, Star Wars hasn't done a ton wrong, but they're not doing a bunch like wicked right. You know what I mean? So, was it horrible? No. Did I enjoy it? Somewhat. I didn't really love it though. If you know what I mean. I wish it was better because I feel like it easily could have been better, but they just kind of let me down a bit. What did you think? Very very average. Yes. I agree. It was very average. That is a great way to describe it because it's not like everyone is saying it's like horrible. It's not horrible, but it's not good. Oh God, Kenobi broke my heart. I thought Kenobi was gonna blow my mind, and let me know if you disagree. But I feel like the some of the emotion was great, like the emotion between Obi-Wan and Anakin. But like the lighting was bad. You couldn't see what was happening. Yeah, exactly. You had great actors, but the story just didn't fit. The story wasn't good enough. Like, don't even get me started on Reva or Reva, however you say her name. How she's gotten stabbed twice by the Chosen One in the stomach, and she survived both times. Wow, that infuriated me. Oh God, yeah, that must have been intense. Your emotions were heightened and everything. Yeah, my God, I can imagine. Relax, she will live. I know. And then in Ahsoka, Sabine gets stabbed. I mean, admittedly, Sabine gets stabbed more like in the side, so it wouldn't be as bad. But still, all these people are getting stabbed by lightsabers, and then they're like, "It's just a scratch. I'm okay." Like poor Qui Gon Jinn got stabbed in the stomach and died in 30 seconds, and he's probably looking down on the planets or in the galaxy and being like, "Yo, what the heck?" Dang good. I'm waiting to see what the group chat says. When Obi-Wan and Vader fought, Jenny goes, "Are you okay?" I'm still trying to process this. Did you ever watch Game of Thrones? That's what it reminded me of because it was so dark. Like in the Battle of Winterfell, you couldn't tell what was happening. And then when Obi-Wan and Anakin were fighting in every episode of Kenobi, you're like, what's happening? I feel like Sabine passed, but like barely passed. Like where she was stabbed was like somewhat reasonable, acceptable. Wait, when did you tell Parker he was your favorite? Parker's hardly on here. What's happening right now? I'm so confused. Yeah, Sabine was a little bit better. Yeah, I agree. Dang good. What is happening here? You betray me. Game of Thrones? You've only seen the first two episodes of Game of Thrones? Oh my God, I'm jealous of that. I'm very jealous of that. I wish I could go watch it for the first time again. Didn't he do the DC and MCU TV show tier list? Oh God, I don't remember. I I don't remember anymore. Dang good. Let me look. Oh no, that was me. I did that one. The TV show one and not the movie one. The third floor. Um, where can I not go to where I need to go? God, I'm so old. I can't find anything. Ba 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 ba. Where's the title of this dang thing? Oh, so I've been your favorite the whole time? You can't remember my name? That's messed up. Yeah, there it is. Finding the best superhero show of all time. That's me. That's me. Uh, this channel is the best. Oh, thank you, Chloe. Appreciate that. I feel like I need to give Kenobi a second chance because it was kind of hard to process things. Right, of course. All right. I will say this: Game of Thrones. It's long, in a good way. Like it's a very captivating show. It's violent. It's an inappropriate show. I'll say that. So, um, obviously, act accordingly. But it is an inappropriate show so just keep that in mind for whoever you watch it with. But it is a great story. Those are another one of the books I want to read. So I have to finish the Wheel of Time series. I'm on book 10 out of like 14. I need to finish all 8 of the Witcher books, which is going to take me forever. And I need to finish those 2 Star Wars books that I got. Once I knock out, how much did I say I have left? I have like 4.5, 12.5. Once I finish like 15 books, then I'm going to be able to start reading Game of Thrones. I'm just gonna delete that comment. Not that you did anything wrong, but you guys are young. You probably shouldn't be putting your age out there, just so you guys are safe. So I deleted that comment, but you guys did nothing wrong. I just want you guys to be good. I was so close to making that what she said joke. I also remember when people said Secret Invasion was going to be the Andor for the MCU. Dude, I agree. I agreed with that. I thought, I thought that Secret Invasion was gonna be like a secret spy thriller, just like Andor seemed like it was gonna be. And then what the heck happened with Secret Invasion? It was just like superpowers, politics, and it was just no spy, like no mystery. It was just disappointing. What's my favorite show currently? Like a show I'm watching that I've never seen before, or like my favorite show that I've ever seen. Yeah, Secret Invasion is brutal. I watched the whole thing. Would I waste my time going to watch it all again? No, I would not. Had me bamboozled. I was up at 3 a.m. watching 2 green people fight. Yeah, man, that was a bad animated fight. I'll tell you that. My favorite show currently and my favorite show of all time. Oh God. My favorite show currently. I don't know. I'm trying to think of like a show that I've recently discovered and started watching. I don't know. I really don't know. All right, let's go to my favorite show of all time. One is Band of Brothers. It's like a dramatized like series about the events of World War II, but it follows real people and real events. But obviously they fill in the gaps with action and drama. So it's a show rather than a documentary. So Band of Brothers is up there. Daredevil from the MCU. I loved Daredevil. I'm gonna throw that up there as well. You didn't like Band of Brothers? Watch Daredevil or Moon Knight. Daredevil is a great show. Highly recommend it. Highly. Dang, I don't know if I have like a favorite show of all time though, like my number one. What's your favorite movie of all time? Oh God. Oh God. That's a toughie. feel like almost obligated to say Star Wars Episode 5. That's probably up there for me. Gladiator is up there for me. I might just be thinking of Russell Crowe a bunch, but Cinderella Man. If you told me your favorite movie of all time, you would laugh. All right, give me a hint, and I'm gonna try to guess it. Don't tell me make it a somewhat difficult hint, but give me a hint. I'll guess it. Oh dang! Well, I guess I was too slow at that. I did like the Guardians of the Galaxy movies. Those are good. The third one was sad though, very sad. Now, dang good. Give me a hint for your favorite movie, and I'll guess yours. I feel like I might have an idea. Oh, all right, great. Yeah, everyone hit me with those hints. I'm going to guess everyone's favorite movie. There is father in the title. Father in the title? Father Time. Father in the title. Oh, what movie has father in the title? The Godfather? Is it The Godfather? That would be surprising to me. Because I feel like that's very different than Guardians of the Galaxy. Not The Godfather? The main character has an ego? Oh, Iron Man. So I think, dang good, I think yours is Iron Man, the first one. Chloe, I think yours is Father of the Bride? That's a movie, right? I think it is. Let me know if I'm warm, y'all. You're leaving me in suspense here. Ooh. Howard the Duck? What the heck? Is Father of the Bride? I was unsure that there was even a movie. Let's go. No way your favorite movie's Howard the Duck, though. Dang good. Yes, let's go. Oh, dang, I'm good. I loved the original Iron Man. We made a tier list video. Actually, I think the MCU movie tier list was actually a group video before I started showing my face on here. I fought tooth and nail to get Iron Man in like the A or S category, and everyone else shot me down. So, dang good. I'm your favorite now. It's because I'm a mom. It's my favorite movie, but my favorite action movie is Revenge of the Sith. Great choice. Great choice. I don't even think I've even seen any of the Father of the Bride movies. I need to ask you, what did you think of Barbie? You're gonna be disappointed in me. I haven't seen Barbie or Oppenheimer. I really wanted to see it, and I've just been busy. But I'll tell you this: the dang song "My Name's Ken" has been stuck in my head for weeks. I've just been singing it around my house, and it's just, it's now I want to sing it now. But that's all I know about Barbie is "My Name's Ken," and anywhere else I'd be a 10. I haven't seen Barbie, but you plan to? Nice. See, this is why you're not my favorite, but I respect you for liking the Ken song. Oh, that's messed up. Yeah, God. Doing the dishes especially, I'm playing it on my speaker and I'm singing as loud as I can. I know nothing about the movie besides it's Barbie and Ken. But that's all I know. Am I streaming next Tuesday? Yes, I'm going to be doing these watch parties every Tuesday as long as Ahsoka lasts. and then maybe even after that, I don't know. It depends on if people are interested or not, and when I end up moving and my job changes and whatnot. So yeah. Thank you very much. We appreciate that. Um, if you could guess right now, Chloe, how long do you think this channel has been around? And I'm gonna have to think to make sure I know. All right, I got it. I know. I remember now. And dang good. If you don't remember, make a guess. 3 years. All right, 3 years is a guess. Dang good. Do you remember how long? I want to say movies that aren't superheroes, but you guys are much more older than me. Are you? You call me old? Uh, 8 what? 8 years or 8 months? So all right, your guess is a year or 3 years, and dang good. I think dang good. I'm guessing you mean 8 months is what I'm thinking. Because I think you've complimented us on one of our milestones, so I think you know it's months. Yeah, No, that is not true. You're making me older than I am. That is not true. We have been a channel for like 10 months. 10 months so far. In September it'll be 11. So just under a year. So you guys are both very close. Yeah, you guys were close. I can't believe you said I was 30, though. That is not close. Besides Father Brian, yeah. Oh, Parker. Let's see what his reaction was. It's all those. I told we have a group chat obviously with our third floor members, and I told them, dang good that you said Jake was your favorite. And Parker said it's only because he did all those push-ups. Yeah, hey, thanks for watching, Chloe. And oh no, your cousin's name is Jennifer, right? I'm not wrong. Now I have to go back and double check. So I want to make sure I didn't get it wrong. Jennifer. All right. Thank you guys so much for stopping in. We had a good time chatting with you, and I'll see you next Tuesday for Ahsoka Watch Party Episode 4. Adios. Just wait. Jay's going to be jacked in a couple months. Are you trying to tell me that I'm not jacked? Is that what I'm hearing right now? Because that's probably the most hurtful thing you've ever said to me. One of these days, I'm going to get one of the third floor members, and we're going to do like some workout content, I think. And then there was 2. Guys, hiccups. My name's Ken. Oh, don't. I'm gonna get canceled. Yeah. I'm teasing you, dang good. You can have whatever favorite you want. That's a good part of having a big group. It's nice, like I don't know. Do you ever notice when you watch like group videos, or I guess even us, there's certain people like you listen and the style in which they speak and their tone of their voice, like it resonates with you more than others. I can think of a few channels that I watch, and if the dude or girl that I'm like hearing isn't on there, I'm gonna turn off the video. So I think that's the cool part of being in a group where, not to say that I'm not saying you're like, hey, I dislike you, Joe, but like if people don't like my voice or the way I speak or the speed at which I go, they can go listen to somebody else like Parker who speaks a little bit slower. So I think it's cool. And unlike you, oh, all right, there you go, right there. And there's the free bodybuilding show. You're welcome. It's true. Too big. Actually, me and Jake, I really enjoyed doing this. We made a Spotify video about our fitness journey so far and how I've been dealing with an injury for a while, and I was out of the gym for a long, long time, and it's been tough. And I would like to do another one of those videos. Me and Jake talk about our progress and see how we've overcome some of our obstacles. I enjoy that type of stuff. I haven't updated on Spotify in a long time though, long, long time. So it's probably not doing too well. Sure, do that. So I've had hip problems for a while. I played soccer for a long, long time at a pretty decent level, and just recently my hip's been absolutely brutal. Having a hard time doing anything with it. So I'm still trying to figure it out, unfortunately, but a little better, I guess. I can kind of function a little bit more. What's my ranking on the 3 episodes so far? Um, God, that's tough, actually. Because I'm trying to remember what happened in the first 2 episodes and like where it ended and where it started. God, I forget so much. Probably, I think they go in order. Honestly, it's 1, 2, 3. 1 is the best, 3 is the worst so far. The only thing that, if my memory is not as good as I think it is, the only thing that would switch it'd be 2, 1, 3. I think 3 is kind of quite obviously the worst so far. Uh, just getting old. Oh, trust me, I know. I feel it. You never feel as old as I do. Then when I'm walking around, I have to go, oh, my hip. Hey, but thank you though. Yeah, hopefully I'll be able to fix this soon and get back out there. I haven't played soccer in 2.5 years. Not happy. Oh, I've been thinking about this for a while. I'm actually going to be seeing. Right, let me count. I'm going to be seeing every third floor member. Me. You got me, Parker, Jake, Lee, Justin, and even Austin, like the guest third floor member. All 6 of us are going to be in the same place soon. I'm trying to think if we can do like a group video in person and what we would do. But you did give us the pig suggestion, the dancing dancing on the stream and in the pig costumes. Excuse me. All right, dang good. I'm gonna have to let you go pretty soon. I'm old. I gotta go to bed early. It's pretty late for me. Um, yeah, I'm trying to brainstorm right now. I've been really trying to think about, for a long time, we've been having a lot of, for like a while, we had a lot of subscribers coming in quickly, and then it really died off. And we don't know if, like, hey, the content's not as good lately, or maybe we haven't been posting enough, but we've definitely been thinking about what can we do differently that keeps bringing people in and makes them enjoy what we're doing. So it's stuff we got to think about. Hey, you're good, man. You're good. Ooh. Oh yeah, yeah. I think it'll come. The only thing that's been crazy is the two videos that I personally have made recently. I tried to get out there and like try different topics other than superheroes, and man, they did not get received well. The Darth Vader one, but then I made the one should Batman be mixed with the DCU, and man, those both tanked. So I gotta get one out there that you guys are gonna love, and it'll be crazy time again. I have one video written and recorded. The thumbnail's done. I just gotta get some the videos done. Yeah, I hear you, man. It's tough. It's tough to do because it's so like you want to enjoy the stuff you're watching and you don't want it to be like a job in the back of your head. And then editing takes such a long time, and I don't know. I think you said a way long time ago you're just starting out, and that's really daunting. So you don't want to make something that people might not like, and that was at least for me. I was worried it was going to be like bad, but I think if you just jump and you just try it, I think it'll turn out great. Honestly. But the next video I post, the one that I just told you about, it'll be about. I'm going back into the Arrowverse. I think I posted that. Oh, Blue Beetle. Oh, that's a good one. No, me and Parker were gonna see that, and we ended up going to a friend's birthday party, and we didn't get to see it because it was just a long day, in a good way, of course. So Um, so yeah, I haven't seen it yet, but I really am interested in what it's going to look like. The first video is really good. Oh, thank you, man. Yeah, it's going to be focused on one of the shows. Oh, hey, since you're here, let me, I'll pull up the thumbnail real quick. And I'll let you get a sneak peek before anyone else sees it. Wait. Alright, let me just pull it up. Man, we're taking a while, huh? And then... Oh yeah, the first one, that was the most successful video. I think we're almost at 100,000 views. We're not quite at 1,000,000, but we're kind of... That one was the greatest success that we've had so far. What did I just shrink? No. Oh God, what is this doing to me? Oh, there it is. What the heck? Stop. Alright, it's going to look stretched a bit just because I had to change my recording software so it didn't like capture everything on my computer when I was playing trivia. So it's going to look a little distorted. I promise you it's not that bad. But here is what we're looking at. I'm going to shrink my camera just so I'm not covering up a bunch. Like that. And where am I? Here it is. Pretty nice, huh? Probably one of my better ones. My thumbnails haven't always been great, but I'm getting a little better. I especially like, I like the whole aesthetic of it, the dark greens and black in the forest. But the logo definitely pops out in the black, and I think the lighting around them, not that I did the lighting, fits in well. So yeah, I'm happy with how this one turned out. Just got to finish the dang video that it goes with. Hew. Oh, thank you, man. I'm glad you like it. Yeah, it's just... Do you guys have Discord? I don't. Jake might? Jake might? I'm not sure. I'll check in with Jake and I'll see. Jake is honestly the tech genius. Like he's the one who got us going and got us started. So I'll check in with him. I don't know. I think he probably does. He's good with computers and whatnot. And hey, do you know what the easiest way to show us will be? Make that video and post it so we can watch it and like it. Well, that's an idea. That's definitely an idea. Now, Discord, like, you make a Discord and then what? People can just talk to each other in it? Is that the deal? That sounds pretty cool. Get all of our viewers chatting and finding like-minded friends and whatnot. That'd be nice. Yeah, I'll look into that. Yeah, I have right when we started this channel, I just went to a store, like any store, and picked whatever journal they had, and I just keep notes on like channel growth and ideas and stuff and things I want to make videos on. So TMNT, the new one? No, I didn't even think it was out yet. Well, maybe I did. I just kind of forgot about it. Oops. All right, dang good. I think I'm gonna have to start wrapping up. I'm gonna have to wake up a little bit early tomorrow morning and get to work early. Um, so I think I might call it a night. But I think I'm behind, so you might be talking about my journal right now. God, it's very weird looking at myself in the camera. I don't know if I like it or not. Hey, thanks, Dan Good. We always appreciate you coming in and supporting us, and you're great for the channel and for us as people. So we appreciate you, man, and have a good night. Catch you next time.